Hello everyone, and welcome back to Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning. So in the last episode, we went to Yiz, and we got all the quests. And we did a majority of the quests. Some of the quests, yeah, I'm not sure we're going to get done. Mostly the task ones, because let's face it, the task ones are just... they're basically your repeatable stuff that, well, except for one. Don't know why it's under task. Cause like that's whatever. You could just keep forging them, make money. This one here, though, that one was actually a completable one, because once you find all those books, that's repeatable, and then those are repeatable too. I don't even remember finding those at all. But yeah. I don't know why this would be like just a side quest. I don't know why it's a task. Because tasks are repeatable quests that you just, well, I'll just keep finding these things and turning them in for money. That's actually a quest. So when you find people, we also need to, that's going to take us a while. You go deliver those daggers, and you go explore art. So anyway, before we go explore art, let's go find these initiatives. It's fried. It's fried. It's fried. Okay, it's just how it's going to be. From now on, with us being this overpowered, just find something and we smack it. Die. Man, we're still going to do that. Regardless, get interrupted. It works. Anyway, starting forward butcher until you could just watch Cassera die and think he was innocent. Then you go back, try to tell him, and he just wouldn't listen. Kind of him putting others after me. I had to kill him. Now I can just get out. Now I can just get out of this damn wood and find a place low. Shouldn't be now if I could just get out of this. Shouldn't there be an if? Basically, the Sarah died. Bertrand murdered her? Question mark? So he murdered Bertrand. And he died over that. I mean, well, cares what the hours have to say. That's pretty much sums up the case. Oh jeez. Everything wants to be. So, what's your story? Plans laid out. Alone and Bertrand on board. We'll reduce wait until nightfall and then we will make off for Quintus' gym. Should be a simple matter of waiting for the gnome to go and sleep to spare the chest again in the gym. Then it's off to the west. Fence the gym, split the gold. We'll live like kings. Okay, so now it involves a gem heist. And people are dead. I'm not sure what the third one is going to add to this, but let's get more progress on the way. So died killed by brownies. But Lauren was sad at first. Fancied her, I think. They said that it was her fault that we got caught. Said she had researched the war enough. Lauren and I never seen a spell like it, and whenever it went off our faces, the whole chapter house knew what was happening. Fled to the city, but as we left Lauren's hair, it was Sarah's fault that we were stuck in the water with nothing to our name. They started calling me dead weight. Said he fished me if I couldn't keep up. Did that even add up with the other one we picked up? Yeah, that doesn't exactly add up with the statement stuff, but anyway, apparently that just tell me we just go back. Yeah, I decided to switch my weapon that easy. As long as we're up there, we go angry up there, and we have to go in there. Whoa, someone opened the door. Oh, hey, this layout. Oh no, surprise. The high level ones So, fire priests. Not to be confused with fire mages. So, that. But what's this way? Why, it's nothing? Oh, dead body. But yeah, relatively nothing. I'm still just in that self-sufficient category, apparently. I guess it's around the lower shrine range or something. Okay. We could disarm fire as I don't want to go through these doors. I think that one was a steam fire one. Well, I'll try and loot that. Okay. Maybe I got taking too close. That one wasn't really working. What's that missile? Yeah, I'd be concerned if the tree started flowing like that. More than burning grasp. Oh, it had. It's like, oh, it has more armor. No, it doesn't. Chance to burn enemies when attacked. Man, sure. Do the primer of fire. If you get inside it ends in flame. This is the primary tenet that which burns must burn. From fire all things came, and to fire all things must return. That was the means to serve the sun. He has gifted all of us with a spark. To incontinence, to be consumed, to be irretrievably bound within the present passion. To know without evocation the clarity of hatred. To be lost without salvation. To that sincere grief. From fire all things came, and to fire all things must return. Jubilate with me, my brothers, that the end is nigh. Well, there you go. You know, fire calls have fun. Fire calls. Point out the fact that we don't really have. Well, I guess we do have fire magic maps. But yeah, remote talk, yeah. That would be more fun. Yeah, I guess we do have that. Which is pretty meh, all things considered. Like, there's better spells I want. The problem though is they're all outside of our... I'm not sure if we'll be able to get them, is what I mean. Because mostly we're focused on, you know, physical might. Which we're about at 50 already, which means we can start getting like that. And those. Then that. Maybe even some war cry in them. But then there's sorcery. Like sorcery, yeah, I'm not sure we're gonna get up to me or, you know, Winters Embrace. Or Tempest. Tempest would be fun to have. How Train Lightning would be fun to have. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna get enough points, sadly, and that makes me, you know, sad. Sorcery's fun. It's just being split between those physical more, well, what we need. You know, the majority of my weapon and armor. I was gonna say, yeah, I think I got you. Trying to get more of a pristine fire charge, but that was... Problem though is they're all just sort of random on what you're going to get. Shouldn't be like a shrine to Vara and not Mitharu. I mean, it makes sense that we do the fire god and not them.
What? I hoped you would come. After all, I owe you so much. How can I repay you for what you've done? There was a time when kings begged me to read their fortunes.
Those are my dreams.
Shall I read yours?
Who are you?
I have so many names. but I am not the subject of this conversation. Do you wish your fortune read or not?
Yeah, go ahead and try.
Interesting. It appears as though you have no future. Does this mean your death is nigh? I've crafted what I need, and I'm done with this woman's body. Right now, she's trying to tell you to kill me. Perhaps you would like to oblige her?
Tempting.
Now burn!
Oh. Wow, I'm trying to see if I can save her, but no. Just instantly go in. You having fun up though? Oh, apparently we can't save her. Apparently she's dead. Oh, so sunstone. Walls of flame slowly spin beneath the surface of this crystal sphere, warm to the touch and heavier than its size, suggests that the sunstone's purpose is as inanimate as its origin. Oh, how should we level it up? Part of me's like, yay, lockpicking. But the rest of me's like, yeah, we're gonna want that persuade? So, 3 points, everyone. Could finish up bulwark and then work our way up, which isn't the worst idea. But yes, sorcery. Like we could make fire better, and then we could get. Not like I really need healing, but yeah, I sort of want summoning. You know what? There we go, that finishes that. That gets a start on that. Probably, yeah, did put a point into that. So next time, let's see, we're gonna be finishing that off, which gives us Gut Thrust. After a time parry. Which I don't really do parries that much. Woo. But yeah, I want that. So remember, we could be a warrior. But if we want to get up to, like, say, Crusade. Just way too away. Yeah, I really don't think we have enough points still to really get everything I want. Which is unfortunate for us. No, that works. Boot to the Dark Emperor. Sorcery berries, eh? Anyway, no, you go back to the savant. Which apparently that was a back way to get out of now. Well, you know what that means. 50%. Roll the dice. Now we watch the worst that happens. We get cursed again. I have to go see green again. So, still one more level before we can use that thing. Also, I want to point out it's weird that basically, so I think the levels go up to 40 something. Yet the best stuff you can have around, well, our level now. I got fast bang with no one trains on. Alright, time to go back to the... Or Yaisa. Is it? I'm not sure what's that, how to actually pronounce it. Yais.
Have a nice day.
Anyway. I did it.
It was Nuala Ignis who stirred the magics of Aod? At least now we may restore the balance of the ruin before the rest of Dalentarth is engulfed in flames. What is this? You caught her crafting this, you say? Remarkable.
We didn't bring that up.
Utterly remarkable.
Now.
That might explain her behavior. Breaching the seals of Aod should have been far beyond her capacity. Not to mention whatever this is. I have never seen the like. It is as if the element of fire were given physical form. You have done well. I have another assignment for you when you are ready. In the meantime, I shall be studying this sunstone.
So what's my answer, son?
Adept Fell recently began investigating some disappearances in Melaglia.
You sent Fell to
I haven't heard from her in some time. I want you to go to Melaglia in the plains of Erethel. A member of our order will meet you on your way there to give more information. Do not keep your contact waiting. And when you've sorted the business with Lerkara out, meet me at the Rathir chapter house.
Away, isn't it?
Archsage Jubal Calidus is the highest-ranking member of our order. He is the most powerful sorcerer alive, and as such, commands the allegiance of all within the Scholia Arcana. If he ever asks anything of you, neophyte, be sure to deliver.
Kill him and take his place.
Melaglia is a trade hub between the great cities of Odessa to the south and Rathir to the north. Lately, however, the town has been experiencing a number of disappearances.
Oh, no.
For generations, the lords of Kandrian Keep have ruled over various parts of the plains of Erethel. Kandrian Keep is the ancestral seat of power.
I see, I see.
Oh, goodbye then.
But however, about these other three that doing the thing.
You've returned. Have you found them?
Yeah, I think.
Then you must tell me, please.
Oh shit, I don't know.
Very well. But I'm eager to learn what happened. Until next time.
Okay, I'm not sure. I was like, wait, I don't know which one actually started. The plan said on the person board always choose went to nightfall though. So Cassandra sounds like the one that starts. Lauren seems like he was just the one. I mean, Bertrand seems like he was just along for it. And he just seems like the one who was left with that and didn't want to get caught.
Please, tell me what transpired between... Then you must tell me, please.
But she organized the thing.
Yes, I suspected as much. Cassera has a strong will and thinks with much agility. I am not surprised to learn this is her doing. Very well. What happened next?
Well, obviously Bertrand was... Wait. Yeah, Bertrand was murdered. By Lauren.
Regrettable. It truly is. He was neither as strong as Lauren nor as smart as Cassera. I see how they might have turned on him. And so? What of the third?
Yeah, beast.
Yes. Aloran often trusted too much in his own skill, and did not properly understand his environment. The She would have made quick work of him. Those fools. All this bloodshed over a gem. And now, I cannot even bring myself to look at it. Better, I think, that you keep it. In addition, I will discount my services to you, should you ever be in need of them. Thank you again.
Yeah, we gotta... Oh, this is for a mage gem. Oh, this is for a mage gem. You know what's over here? That's why I'm low with this.
Don't be a stranger!
So, they want me to go place. They want me to go place. A lot of things want me to go to Plains of Aerothorn. Plains of Aerothorn. Plains of Aerothorn. Plains of Aerothorn. In fact, we're gonna go. Maybe to the Plains of Aerothorn. For a bit. So yeah, man, it's all the way over there. But then there's just this, which, you know, not much is sending me down there besides the main quest. Everything else is like, hey, you should go to Tory Hill. Which means we're gonna go back here tonight. I'm not ready to start on the Plains of Aerothor yet, but we'll go here. Because we have this one quest that can, you know, progress. Maybe. We'll see. No, right, final reaction. I was like, what am I doing?
Huh? What's this?
You must be the messenger. Let's keep this quick, shall we? Do you have the ambassador's daggers? I was beginning to worry I had risked running into bandits or Tuatha for nothing. This information better be worth it. Thank you for coming all this way. I will pass the ambassador's message on to the war captain. Be safe. Her reputation's bigger than her boat. When I heard she's taken a diplomatic position, I just about choked on my tongue. What is it you want to know? We're a fiercely protective people.
Well, I should
We
know.
see
I'm
what
aware,
should be
yeah.
done and we do it. Mistakes can be made if it leads to success. I'd never want to end up trapped in there like that. I like my skies blue and my air fresh. Nothing natural should be so closed off. True, it's a city packed to the walls with Alfar, but it also has the best dames and drinks in all of Amalur. If you know where to look, that is.
They're saying that's just done. I could have done this last time. Well, no, I have to actually go back. See, this is why we came here and did this instead of, you know, doing anything else, is because yeah. Like, there's quests and everything, but I'm not sure if I want to start on the Plains of Aerothorn. I think I want to actually work on Edessa, just because it's gonna be very reddish brown for a while. Like, this looks pretty. I like this. So I have to deal with the stuff I don't like, just cause. Cause I despise deserts.
Please, don't hide.
Immortals are such passionate things.
Hello, child.
And that's the ambassador.
Hello.
Presenting the instrument of the Immortals, His Eminence Death's cryptic hand.
Indeed. We are Death's cryptic hand.
I don't recognize you.
Hi, Bob.
Ah, well, her prying ears won't bother my people anymore. Our road lies clear. What the Varani have planned for Issa is for the best. A time will come when we will repay our debt to you. Until that day comes, take these.
Probably did some horrible stuff.
They don't deserve the breath I waste on them. There are powerful warriors in their ranks, but as a group they share no collective spine. They have no reason to fight.
So, no real action at the moment, just... Yeah, no. You did the thing. Nothing's gonna come of it from now. Maybe later on it might affect the main story in a way.
Varani only.
But for now, yeah.
The Court of Summer will see me soon.
Well, anyway. I guess in that case. It's time to work our way down south. And more supplies. Honestly, it's been hard to get time to actually record things because we're back to that whole state of excess work in Guild Wars 2. I'm not as bad as it was. Like, there was... Like, last year with the whole... I had to literally be on practically every... Pork Basin and Tangled Depths practically every single time across the day. Just so I could do it for like 10 times and make up to 100 gold a day. It was tedious and draining. Now I'm doing about half that with those. And the rest just fishing. Because fishing is just stupid. Like, it would start to drop for a bit. Like, oh no, it's under 2 gold. And then went back up to train. To go train silver, I mean. But yeah. Like, still, that's just stupid gold. Because you fish. Because you can fish for hours. The problem though is it's also RNG. Because you can fish for hours and maybe you get enough legendary fish to make it worthwhile. Thing is, you only really need like 1 legendary fish to make it worthwhile, because okay, I'm not doing good at explanations. So, usually I do my fishing after Orc Basin. So I have that time to fish until Pinata starts. Which is about an hour just fishing. Which, let's face it, if you get 1 fish, it technically pays for the trip. Because if you're just waiting for Pinata without doing anything, you're literally making no money. And Pinata doesn't really make money. Unless you get the faster competitive fusion. But otherwise, yeah, doesn't really make money. Fishing. I really need one fish. That would pay for it. But the goal is to get multiple ledge fish. And if you really want, you can try to finish the fishing collection of the area again and again. Because that gives you 3 ambergris. Because fishing fish gives ambergris. You know, whale poop. Fun times. Yeah, stacking all that up and then selling it, yeah. Across the day, yeah, you can easily make over 100 gold just fishing. Like, if you really wanted to, you could just fish and skip all the meta events and probably make up to 200 or so gold, potentially. Maybe even more, depending on how lucky you are. Which, yeah, it's stupid money. I just do the meta events because it's, well, you know, chance for review. Again, the field, you know, probably set for the majority of the game, unless you spend it all on legendaries or expensive stuff. Like I have. But I back to Amalur. So talking to people.
Another new soul in Ulcerant. Tell me, are you here for the rite of Matharu as well?
Is.
His voice is clear to those who truly wish to believe. I'm an apothecary. I never thought about vast things, the workings of the heavens, the way of gods. But then I lost my mother. In my grief, I wandered here, into the desert, where the voice came to me. It drew me here, to the oasis. And when I was at my weakest, my most despairing, Matharu comforted me, and asked me to come give my offering. Since then, I have led others here.
You probably shouldn't listen to voices.
Why, the voice belongs to none other than Matharu himself. He speaks to us through this place, this oasis.
You sure about that?
Great Matharu holds the fates of our world in his hands. Without his divine order, everything would descend into chaos. We are meant to make his message a reality.
I feel like this is like that one Witcher 3 quest with Sylvan, Stiphen. You know, the fat stage hard like thing. It's like, oh, well, they need to give me more food. I know it's war times, they don't have stuff, but they need to give me more food and donations. So I'm the all god. I mean, yeah, stuff. There's lockpicks. Lockpicks are good. Do you like these lockpicks? So what's your story?
Hail, adventurer. Are you here to present an offering to Matharu?
What's your story?
I heard word of this shrine from her. Followed her all the way from Dalentarth.
No, he has mercantile training. He has... I was going to say, I don't think he can train me. 023, my current skill is 3.
Farewell, adventurer.
He can train me. What? What? Okay, I thought he couldn't train me because 0 hour 3. Okay. Still, it sounds very much like one of those situations. Well, there's something under the waist telling them to come here and leave donations. Well, let's go explore the cavern, shall we? See if there is something under the races. We're gonna be like, hey, you can't actually progress here. You can clear it, but you can't fully progress because you're not on the right grass. Alright, that looks like a thing, doesn't it? Hey, can we go in? It's actually you. just go down there. Want to? That's a question. Local map. Quest. Probably knows that quest is literally above. Probably maybe the next area or two. So let's just go down this way. If I can get up there. That's why it's just going to be complicated with these cliffs is.
Another
Okay then. I wasn't expecting you. So he has Narca? The hell are you guys? My personal request marker.
You there! Please, I need your help! My husband has been taken by the
Oh
Fae!
no, it's not the Fae.
I hardly know where we are, let alone what this place is. I just want my husband back. I've heard that these wilds are the last place in Detir to find the Fae undisturbed. I'm a seamstress, an excellent one. Lot of good it's doing me right now. Please, my husband needs help. I can't bear to think about what the Fae are doing to him in there.
Oh god, they could be poking with sticks.
We were just trying to pass through to the Red Marches when Amalur became ill. We had stopped so he could catch his breath when the Fae came storming out of their ruin. They took him past the barrier to the south, and I haven't seen him since. They took him to a ruin beyond that fork in the road. I tried to stop them, but they won't release him until the curse is removed.
Curse?
I have no idea what they're speaking of. Please, help us!
Yeah, sure.
Thank you so much. The Fae took him through the narrow pass nearby.
Which... So basically saying this way. So can we talk about this? No, those are arcane boards. Yeah, you'd think there'd be like new plants in different areas, but yeah, I think for the most part we're just gonna keep seeing most of the same plants. They might vary at some point, yeah. But I thought that was supposed to be a barrier. So, what's going on here? I'll be right with you. Meantime.
Welcome, mortal. I can heal your vessel if you require it. It is my role.
So, what are you doing?
I repair the vessels of the Circle when necessary. It is my role. Mindless. They're summer Fae. They cannot distinguish Fae from foe. They attack all who approach. We know not the cause.
Attacking people.
This land is in pain. It is afflicted as the Narca are afflicted. Goodbye.
So anyway...
You there? Help me, please. The Fae kidnapped me and won't let me leave. I think I'm ill. Please convince them to let me go. This pain is unbearable. They keep talking about how I can't leave until I'm free of the Narca affliction. You saw my wife. Thank goodness she's all right. I bet she'd wait out there for a decade if she had to. I hope I won't be stuck here for that long. My wife and I were just passing through Ulcerund. We lost our way trying to get to the Red Marches when I grew ill. The next thing I know, I have a burning fever, and when I stopped to catch my breath, the Fae ambushed us.
Oh no.
This place is as foreign to me as my Fae captors. There's nothing here except the lethal wildlife and a scorching sun above. And all the Fae we could ever hope to meet. Blasted, I'd leave right now if I could.
Okay, so what the hell are you
Sans
gonna
beget
do?
immortal. Greetings. You are strange. There's something distinctly fey about you.
I'm the frickin' king of the House of Ballads. Anyway.
We realize our presence in Detir is rapidly diminishing. If we can re-establish the tradition lost with the House of Valor, perhaps we can still stabilize our presence in this region.
No, the House of Valor is down here, isn't it?
They are our brethren, afflicted by the same curse as the Almain Allard. Left untreated, the curse alters the mind and role of the afflicted. We term these brethren Narka, and you'll find them wandering the desert of Ulcerund, attacking any that come near. They cannot tell friend from foe. It'll take some time before it's safe to walk the sands without a resolution to this dilemma. Some of our brethren departed, like our champion, Engard. Some went mad and became Narka. Those of us who are left remain for the sake of this land. If it were free of the Narka curse, we would gladly follow after our champion. I direct the Circle of Engard in its duties. My allies and I serve the champion of valor, not the mortal pretender, but the Fae known as Engard. Unfortunately, the champion is no more. Not since his defeat in the arena by mortal hands. We have confidence that he'll appear in Amalur once again. Every Fae is compelled to perform a function, and reigning as champion was Engard's role. When the champion returns, the Circle of Engard will take up arms once again, and our rites of combat will shake the earth. The Fae have thrived here for many cycles. Though the way the seasons have been flowing, we may not thrive for much longer. The Fae champion of valor, Engard, was defeated in battle years ago at the House of Valor by a Varani warrior. In accordance with Fae tradition, control of the house passed to that mortal, and the Fae were forced to leave.
That's unfortunate. Anyway, so what happened?
Releasing him would be detrimental to Fae and mortal alike. I sense something peculiar about you, though.
Well, I am.
Perhaps you could help him. He could be healed, we surmise, with the completion of the Rite of Valor.
So what can be done?
The key is the Cora petal. The regenerative properties of the petal can cure the Almain. You'll find it on the vessel of the Guardian of the Caverns, the Cora Thresh. The Rite of Valor will awaken the Guardian, which has lain dormant in this long winter. Defeat it, and the petal can be plucked from its vessel.
I see. Sure.
Head to the Caverns of Ingress at the base of the Great Spine. There are 3 Erathi sigil stones within. They are marked by a waterfall, a pillar, and a tree. Activate them in that order. Each stone will curse you.
Oh.
Once the last stone is activated, a beast of many vines will challenge you in your weakened state. Defeat it, and bring the Cora petal to us. Exercise caution in Ulcerund, traveler.
You want me to go get cursed? Don't wanna. That sounds stupid. Sure. We need you to go get cursed. That's stupid. Oh, how am I gonna get on this damn cliff edge? Stop your floating. Oh no, I seen that. I'm gonna come over here. Oh no, I'm totally gonna bugger. Okay, I'm just trying to get up there on the thing. There we go, all the way over here. Stones. I was gonna listen to that. Sure. More. Anyway.
This life offers 2 choices. Fight or die. Those who choose to live face conflict. It is the natural balance of this world. The weeds preclude the flower's bud. The spider's web arrests the fly. The water carves the rock. In the dry wastes of the Tyr, in the land known as Ulcerund, the House of Valar became the home of this primal force.
Because, hey, remember, there is the House of Valor, though, which would be this whole big arena here. Big arena. Which I'm guessing you get to from here. Maybe from here. Anyway. So, how do I get up now? Hi. But no, seriously, how do I get down? Like, I guess there's a path that way? Oh, here we go. This looks like a path down. Or up, I should say. So we're gonna be doing with you guys a lot of time. Ow. So are you?
You do not belong here, mortal. The crown of the sun is a Fey domain.
Huh.
I do not wish to speak to you about Fey affairs,
Then
mortal.
why are you talking?
This place is older than your mind can grasp, and it will remain long after you are gone.
But I'm the fucking king of the House of Barretts. Anyway.
Ulcerund is the last bastion of the Fey in Tyr. One of the few places in these desert lands where we are plentiful.
Good for you.
They are summer Fey, but their minds have been altered. They attack any who travel the sands, be they mortal or Fey. I am the guardian of the crown of the sun. I watch over the new keepers as they meditate in preparation for their time at the crossing. It will be some time yet before I have new charges to shepherd.
Okay, well, you can just sit here while I try to figure out what I'm doing. I mean, that's almost tempting. I mean, look at that. My abilities, damage. Hang on, go match. Seems actually decent. Anyway. Yeah, that's the problem though. There's no jump off my arm for him either. Did I even get the stone? No, I need to get the stone. I have to get the stone. Stone.
From the desert runner's lethal dance to the chaos of the wolf pack, the Fae displayed these contests as art. Engard, the embodiment of contention, arose as champion. His strike was as the mantis leg, a bolt amid stillness. He met defeat like the salamander's tail, lost, but only to grow again. He inflicted wounds like the serpent's fang, rotting poison to weaken the mightiest opponent. His baleful stare was the shark's fin above the water's surface, promising a bloody end.
Oh, there you go. So we're just gonna fake constantly popping out of the woodwork to attack me, aren't we? So anyway, let's go to the caverns, because caverns. It's nice oasis here. Still, are you sure you guys are hearing Miss Aru telling to come here? Now we need to go get ourselves cursed 3 times. I swear wish I had curse protection. Begin the rite of valor. What does it do? Okay then. Maybe I'll actually take damage then. Nah, I'm still not taking it. There you go, Power Crunch. What the hell? Okay, so 3 paths. Alright, doesn't really matter which one we go down. Oh no! Bang. Oh no! Yeah, the problem there is it feels... We've reached that point where it sort of feels like there'll be more variety in things. It feels like we've encountered pretty much everything so well. Like, congratulations, you reached a new area, and yet we're still fighting the same things we fought in the last areas. Like yeah, you sort of expect there to be, you know, more variety. But here we are fighting dragons again. And curses. I still don't like them. I don't know, maybe there are in different areas more new things, but yeah. I don't want to say the game's becoming stale, but it sort of is. Because we literally got through all this, and now we still have this, 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 and this all to do. Like, yeah, we're not even really close to done. We're not even halfway done. I have... Okay, so I lowered my damage, right? That's... Yeah, I figured so. Not like it's really gonna be a problem for me, but you know. I don't know. Oh hey, let's add another curse. Let's add another curse to me. You know, if I really want to, I could also edit my rings, make them overpowered, edit my shield, overpowered, edit frickin' chakra, and make that overpowered. I've always spent enough effort on making these things. So we'll just rely on that. If I damaged it, that make that too okay though. Local map. There. So go down, poke the tree. Nothing bad for me. Fate curse. Continue the run. Trial of majority. What does that do for me? Oh no, I can't evade. Like I was evading anyway. Okay, and then we go to the last group. To retrieve the pedal. that, I think that murdered most of them anyway. Just because it's been a while since I had. I should just do that to get more XP. Oh, and it removed all my curses, so I don't actually have to go back to that hill and be like, hey, I need to get rid of this stuff. So the question is, did carrying that thread make the people outside realize that there wasn't a voice? Probably not. You guys still hearing voices?
Welcome to the Oasis of Ingress, where the divine voice of...
You guys still hearing voices? Oof. All the way over there. Okay, well, let's head back up. Oop. I did that.
Well done. I can use the petal to create an elixir for the Almain. He needs only to drink this. If it indeed frees him from the curse, he may leave. And I will finally have hope of saving Ulcerund from the Narca. Administer the potion to the Almain. Hopefully, it'll free him of the curse. And we can begin to... Farewell, mortal.
You've returned. Will the Fae allow me to leave?
Yeah, drink this.
They'll let me go if this works. Fine. I'll drink anything at this point. I can feel the curse leaving me. I'm not just saying that so I can leave. It's like a fever's breaking. I should get back to my wife. Thank you again, and farewell.
Oh yeah, it's totally. So now what?
That was impressive. Our success with the Almain bears great portent for Ulcerund. If a mortal can be cured, then maybe a Fae can as well. I believe that you could survive a journey through the Fellfire Pit.
Oh yeah, sure.
Will you help us with another task? My brethren and I make up the Circle of Engard. We seek to restore the Fae rights lost when the mortals took the House of Valor. The Circle is holding vigil, waiting for the champion to return. Ulcerund is among the last Fae lands untouched by mortal civilization. But it is not. Some of our brethren have fallen to a curse that... We wish to repeat our success with the Almain at a much grander scale. To do this, we require the essence of another plant, this time from the Fellfire Pit. The pit is located at the base of the great spine of Ulcerund. The flower, the Fellfire bloom, rests there. The only plant that grows in the pit.
Oh, so I see those faces. Yeah, sure.
Excellent. Then head to the Fellfire Pit, where the Guardian of the Bloom awaits.
Exercise caution in Ulcerund, traveler.
Yeah, sure, I think.
Greetings, mortal.
Okay,
we are
maybe
the Circle of Engard.
Talk to these people. What's yours?
Strange. The threads of fate do not entwine your destiny.
Yeah, I know that a lot. The whole... I'm not connected to the Fae.
Mortal.
It's a Fellfire Pit. Oh, all the way over there. But first, let's go grab another stone or two. No, it's right. The temperature started to go down. Like I said, it's been A for like an hour. For like an hour or two now. Now it's down to 76. Woo. That was at 1 AM and it's still that hot. I know, right? Not heading to the stone I marked, am I? Hulk.
The Great Ones contested Engard's knowledge, and time and again they failed. The combat space was a patch of dirt, which soon became a clearing. The clearing, trampled by the feet of warriors, sunk into the earth and became an arena where the bravest mortals heard the feral clamours of the combatants. The House of Valor was born.
Well, obviously I need that for a quest. Obviously. Okay, look, one arcana.
Mortal in my...
Oh, now the word obviously I'm gonna need that stick for a quest. There's nothing remarkable about the stick. As if that's a quest item. For what quest, I don't know. But still, the thing, it has. Huh, maybe that does lead to that.
The Withering War swept across the land. Seelie and Unseelie fought each other. The House of Valor was abandoned for the battlefields of Esau and On. Engard battled hordes as the warriors of Valor thrived on the plains of Erethel.
Sure that.
The storm grew as they joined the war, and the Seelie threw back the invaders.
So how are we on the House of Valor? Can I just go to the House of Valor? I could just go to the House of Valor. Let's not just go to the House of Valor yet. As tempting as that may be. Let's focus on what we're doing now. We're supposed to be doing. One barger. He resisted that light. Okay, we want to go this way. Grab the stone. Which should be the last stone, actually. Thinking about it. I mean, it should be. Problem knows the doors up there. We're trying to go, what, this way to get them? Figuring out stuff.
When the armies of On subsided, the Seelie returned to the land, and the House of Valor was forever changed. The conflict of the cycle waned, and the Fae now embodied the peace of sleep. Engard no longer fought, and was without purpose. The great cycle turned through the ages. Seasons passed. A mortal defeated the champion of Valor. His name was Heroth Magnus.
I was going to say, yeah, it really seems like the game wanted me to go, you know, deal with that first. Then when that fuck. Oh, then that clears that, where we can move on to the next thing. But then there's no stone. One that's still to spring. Draw all over the place.
Then returned the prophetess to her people, who, content with largesse, would stay in their wintry country.
Tyrion spoke as I know her silken robes the fabric of Lyria's hand. Hail! The words of the goddess I herald unto her people. And have I heard from starlit lands in her woven grasp. Her way is east, that way which we must travel, for these frosty vales are not beautiful. Our cousins, we say unto you, be no more troubled by our plight. We will go to the opposite ends of Alfaria, and be Dokafar content.
Ah. Alright, time to go to these pits. Oh jeez, they are everywhere, aren't they? The Hellfire Pit. Well, I was like, why am I in combat? That's, you know, probably the keepers are way down, or, well, it's pointing down, so maybe I should jump that way? Not sure. It's a bunch of dead copies. Probably not the best. Find the Guardian, find the plan, woo! Kobolds! No, let's not force it. We could do this, right? Okay, maybe we can. What? There we go. So, Guardian. I know, right? Vanessa. Yeah, I know. It's so advantage climatic. That we could just go smack and take things out now. Oh no, surprise. Is it gonna be worth living? Is it gonna be worth not living? And yeah, it is. But huzzah, that's done. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna teleport back. Hi guys, I did that.
It is excellent. You have my thanks, child. Now we can use the power of the Fellfire Bloom to begin the removal of this curse from our lands. We will, however, require your services once more to accomplish this.
Why?
Will you aid us again?
No. What must I do?
Seek an audience with the keepers of the crossing, and then administer the sample of Fellfire Bloom to the heart of this land. With luck, You will free this entire region from the Naga affliction.
By the ground.
The Summer Fae who live here are tied to the land, and the land in turn is tied to the crossing.
I see. The keepers.
You must invoke the Keeper's right in order to reach the crossing.
Okay.
The first step is to challenge Pura at the Crown of the Sun to battle. You need proof that you have bested her to pass through Caer Alatha. Very well. Defeat Pura, and she will give you the Amulet of the Sun. Take the amulet to the Keepers at Caer Alatha, and they will allow you to pass. At the bottom of Caer Alatha, you'll find the Font of the Crossing. Place the sample of Fellfire Bloom atop it. If our theory is correct, you're helping this...
Okay, well, I need to go over there. Yeah, then I need to go downhill, and then...
This matter is finally free.
Sure. Her. I think where I want to go next. Do I want to go up to like the Red Marchers, or if I want to head to the House of Valor? Not entirely sure. Oh no, there's more of you guys. Boop.
A child of dust? What brings you to the Crown of the Sun? The desert is unkind to mortals.
Well, I'm apparently here to invoke the Keeper's right.
Florian and the Circle sent you to access the crossing? It is highly unusual for a mortal to invoke a Fey right. But your aura is most unlike a mortal's. Very well. Prepare yourself.
Okay. So... You're saying?
Well done. You are a skilled combatant. It's no wonder you've earned the respect of Florian and his Circle. The Amulet of the Sun is yours, and with it your right to descend to the crossing.
Woo. Oh, so by the way, what is the Amulet of the Sun? That's... It's not actually a thing. Huh, oh well. I was like, wait, why am I walking? Alright, I've got the world map. Oop. So let's go into here. Hey, remember this layout? Yeah. Back to this again. I tried to sit down a 90% chance. Fun times. Now the bounce reacted to a magical hues of Guffinism? Not entirely sure. And yes, I see all these chests. Is it really worth me looting all these chests? Yeah. Hi.
Welcome to Caer Alatha, mortal. We have not had visitors in a very long time.
And I need
What
to
do
poke
you
a
seek?
thing with these stuff. But first, you tell me everything.
It is no accident that Caer Alatha is a place of great spiritual confluence. The crossing's flow of energy has influenced the landscape, shaped it as the ancients once did. Halcyon is my companion, and a revelation. I never in my life spoke to a summer fae, yet now I see that winter and summer are not so different. Always dear Pura has stood vigil at the circle of the sun, awaiting the new keepers to give them direction. It was she who led Halcyon and myself to the crossing when we first arrived in Amalur. I am quite skilled at sage crafting. It is one of my roles.
But
I will aid you if you require it.
I can't learn.
It is a nexus of energies, a place where magic flows infinitely. There are few such places on Amalur, and the Keepers are tasked with... The Keepers live to prevent use of the crossing by either Fae Empire. Its power is such that both Summer and Winter Fae have agreed to leave its power unharnessed. Yes, I am Winter Fae and Halcyon is Summer Fae. That is the nature of the crossing. A representative from both courts remains here for balance. I always distrusted the Summer Fae, but it is difficult to distrust your only companion. Over the centuries, Halcyon and I have grown to rely on one another.
Ah, so you've been doing the bad stuff. Got it.
To deal with the Narca curse. If Pura has given you the means to pass, then do so. You should seek out Halcyon. He will assist you in this. She is the guardian of the Crown of the Sun. It is no wonder Florian and the others of the House of Valor have come to play. It is where the replacement keepers go to prepare for their work at the crossing. When it is time for them to assume their posts, they enter into combat with Pura, as you did. We keepers routinely delve into the depths to find the crossing.
Gotcha.
And take caution in these lands more.
Go deeper. Wait, why are there enemies if this is supposed to be a sacred place of the Fae? I guess you need enemies for protection, but still. Okay, well that was How is a Margaret a Zillan of? Memory is reckoning mode. Now we're getting closer and closer to try more. Ooh, Christmas. Like that does not make sense. Okay, I want to think over that. That does not literally make sense. Why would there be a prism trail here? So this here is a sacred place of both the winter and the summer court. They're like, hey, we're not going to interfere with each other. We're all going to work in harmony here. Keep this magical place. But here's a prism trail. Which means it's basically to our patrol in hell. How? Why? That does not make sense for that to be in. That would imply the dropper have been in hell. But that should be in hell, because then there's a winter court guy outside. Did he just let them in? Like, hey, praise God for it. And all that. deeper in here and find out that this guy guy outside is technically a traitor? Feels like that's what's going to happen now, doesn't it? I could go swim in the water and get those dudes. I don't really want to. But I'm going to have to. And of course there's more boggarts. But yeah, nothing good about that. I mean, what is the frickin' prison cell? Yeah. I can't just go with the whole, oh, it's just random, it's just here because, you know, reasons. Thanks for some management. Just what I needed. Like Sprites. Sprites are just there, I'm not concerned about that. Boggarts, whatever. But the Prismarine. That's the one thing that doesn't really make sense, so. Cause that really applies to drop right. Why was it anyway? Focusing. I know I'm skipping a lot of stress, but remember, you don't really need to lose. Sadly. Like all it is just stuff for me to sell. More salvage. Well, hey, look live, doesn't it? Hi.
You should feel privileged. The crossing is not a place of mortal business. You are the first to come this far.
What was with the Prismarine trial?
That essence of the Fellfire bloom is meant for the crossing, yes? To cure this region of the Narca curse. I will not allow it. Florian, in all his wisdom, does not see what I see.
Well, what do you see?
That the crossing is a solution to this long winter. No Fey empire has ever risen so. It is not the way of things. I have been using the power of the crossing to gradually tip the balance of magic in favor of the Summer Fey in Ulcerant. But this had unfortunate side effects.
Then that's why everyone
The crossing is tied to the magical essence of this land, and so are the Fey of this region.
So what you're
My
saying
tampering has driven them to madness. It is a necessary corruption. Better for a few of us to be mad than to wait for this long winter to end.
Then what would you have me do?
Perish. I cannot allow you to interfere further.
You fucking
The Circle of Engard must endure my curse for as long as it takes to end this long winter. Fare you well.
Apparently he's stupid. So basically... Okay, let's think about this. So I had this nice conversation about, hey, so... Technically I'm behind all this, I'm making the Summer Fey stronger. Sure, some will go mad, but we can endure this long winter and fight back against the Winter Court. Yet you're supposed to be friends with the Winter Court. And yet here you are betraying everyone. And then you think it's a good idea to attack me. You know, just say, you thought it was a good idea to attack me. So anyway, down the Fellfire Bloom Mountain to the east where place on the altar. Oh yes. I want to get all the way out of hill. And there was no quick way out either. I literally have to go all the way back. I mean, noble intention, but yet stupid. But still, why is there a prism rage? Like, I can understand a troll now, but a prism. Like a rock troll would be fine, okay? But prism rings what the dropper uses. So yeah, it doesn't make sense, okay?
I see. Alcir's devotion to his king and court was more powerful than our friendship. That he would compromise his own kind to end the long winter is deeply unsettling. Perhaps, in the end, he'd become Narka himself.
Perhaps.
You have my thanks. Please, take these. They are imbued with Fey magic, and should aid you wherever you may go.
So, did it work?
The crossing has changed. I can feel it. But whether it undid the damage Halcyon inflicted remains to be seen. Return to Florian and report what transpired.
So who's gonna keep you in balance, though?
I serve the Unseelie Court. I was chosen to guard the crossing as the winter representative, to watch over its power during the long winter.
But who's going to
take
keep
caution in these lands, mortal?
Like, who's going to stop him from going down, though, and giving all that power to the dropper now that, you know, his counterbalance is now available. But apparently that's just something we don't need to question. Apparently we're just gonna head back. Cause why question such? You know. Anyway. Hi. I got blown up by a chest.
I can heal you. Vessel if you require it. It is my mortal.
The chap. I can feel a change in the air. The taint of the Naka curse is rapidly dissipating.
A
shame it was caused by one of the Seelie's own. The Circle and I will take our leave. A small number of Naka will undoubtedly remain. We will reclaim our brethren and defeat what Naka are left. Thanks to you, perhaps Alcerund will recover from the Naka after all. Exercise caution in Alcerund.
So here's a question. As they take their leave, what do I do with this? It's just the circle. It's abandoned now. But they've all just decided to run off somewhere. And yes, I know I don't have any answer for this. The question is, where are they going to go?
It is good to see you.
Oh, it looks like they're heading, I want to say, towards the Red Marchers.
The Narca must be
Wait,
stopped.
some of them were just going at, well, like, he's going that way. They're getting stuck on each other. So... they're just going to stand, though, apparently. Stuck on each other.
Ready.
But yeah, before we end the video, let's go up here and see what's over here. Let's cry. Jeez, a bit long here. Yeah, there's just there. Oh, they got places. Oh, so what you're saying is a lot of them are just neutral now. And yeah, there's still a few that are that, but a lot of them are neutral. Gotcha. Speaking of that, hi.
Ah, and the footfalls of another wayfarer grace our ears. I'm delighted.
You're wearing the robes.
I don't suppose you're traveling through Galette, are you?
Scar.
If so, I would not look too hard for anyone. There is not much left to find.
So, what's that supposed to mean?
It was quite a miracle. A number of my order, all drawn by common faith, came to the village, and we showed them salvation. There was fire and blood and screaming. Yes, much screaming.
Oh, great.
But all for the glory of the great Balin. Praise be to him.
You say you murder them?
We liberated them, man and woman, Alfar and human. We have delivered them to Balin, to his paradise. In exchange, our coven will welcome the slumbering Titan, Balin's beloved servitor, into these lands. But would he not? For right now, we will show you paradise.
I mean, if you guys want to be that stupid, welcome to try. Ah, jeez, we're so close. Be right with you guys. I just want to go level up first. If possible, that is. Hope for carrying all these things down here will level me up. Close. Parts they're all down there. How am I going to get you guys? Alright, not that one. Oh, that's a new. Oh god, it has tits. Well, that's a new friend. Do they have a fish worm thing? Yeah, okay. But anyway. So we could up our persuasion again. I think I want to increase my lockpick. Okay, so finish that off. Put 3 points in that. Could get Warcry, but I think I want to get started on that. Problem is, I go back to the abilities, move that one down. Now I can go. Now I can summon Scout. Sally doesn't last nearly long enough. But here we are, scout. Of course, I don't have anything. Oh, so okay. It's that time, everyone. I know, right? So, now we have... Oh, so it's going with the fire... So it's going with fire effect. Oh, everything on is going with fire effects. Sure, okay. Well, that's for like 2 minutes though, which isn't terrible, but yeah. Yeah, nothing to really try him out on. Huzzah! Oh, wow. So... surprised that, but... yeah. Well, no, he does not scale with any of my things. Like my increase to magic and everything. Yeah, he doesn't really give a shit about that. Just sort of exist. Which is fine, it's just, yeah. It's not that great. Like, how he's even increased by that much. But it's not really making him that much better compared to, you know, everything else. Oh, just a smoke chain lightning. But anyway, hope y'all enjoyed, thank y'all, and have a nice day. Next time we continue exploring this desert hellscape. But that's for next time. For now, yeah.